What's up, YouTube? It's CJ Holiday here, coming at you with my official first video for this channel. And today, for a little bit of just as a start to this channel, we're going to be talking about a recap of the NBA awards, seeing where people were, who won, recapping and seeing if people deserve that. Okay, so first we start down the list, and it's really not a surprise that Westbrook won the MVP. I mean, come on. It came to a certain point at a time where people could not make a legitimate argument against Westbrook. So I don't think anybody's gonna really have much of a discrepancy there. If you can come up with a legit argument as to why Westbrook didn't win, shouldn't have won, then please hit me in the comment section, because that's something I really want to discuss with people. Defensive Player of the Year. We had Draymond Green winning that one, and though Draymond Green is my favorite player, fun fact, he was actually coached by my uncle through high school. Yeah, he led the league in steals, but in terms of just all around defensive efficiency, and I know the numbers were on his side. I know the numbers were on Draymond's side. It's still gotta be Kawhi Leonard. I mean, that's the only reason why I was saying Kawhi shouldn't be in the MVP conversation, because he was a lock for Defensive Player of the Year, as he is every year, because he's clearly the best defensive player in the league right now. And if anyone disagrees with that, then please let me know. But I still, even with the numbers on Draymond's side, there's still just something that keeps telling me Kawhi has better defensive. It's just something about Kawhi when he's on defense. He makes everyone else a better defender around him too. Plus, he's playing on the best defensive team right now in the San Antonio Spurs, where Draymond Green is just playing on the best team in the league seen in quite a while. And now we move on to this next award. Most Improved Player, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I really don't have much of an argument with that. I mean, if you look at where he was last year to where he is now, presuming himself the name's a Greek freak, I mean, wow. This dude has made some major strides. And it's pretty interesting. Plus, I mean, Rudy Gobert and Nikola Jokic, I think. I'm probably mispronouncing his last name, but they all really did improve a lot, but still, it's gotta be Giannis to me. It's gotta be the Greek Freak. It's clearly gotta be. Anyone disagree with that? Then let me know. All right, so the Sixth Man of the Year. This I have a problem with. Eric Gordon won Sixth Man of the Year. No matter how solid he was as a sixth man, I clearly think it should have been Andre Iguodala. Because, I mean, the man is good enough to be a solid starter on another team, and he's Golden State's number 6. I can't think of a guy I'd want on my bench more than Iguodala at all, because, well, if you just look at what he can do and his efficiency levels, even coming off that bench, he plays like a starter. Eric Gordon just doesn't do that. In terms of who's the better sixth man, the argument is clearly Iguodala, which is why he's demanding such a price on this free agent market right now, which is going to be a topic for a later video, because there are teams who are literally willing to offer him 3 times as much as what Golden State could, all because of they've seen what he can do off the bench, and they want him to be a starter for them. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid for a sixth man, which is why I have a problem with Eric Gordon winning it. Not to say that Eric Gordon's a bad player, because he's great, but Iguodala is just a better sixth man to me. Rookie of the Year was Malcolm Brogdon. I really didn't watch much of these rookies that were up. I didn't watch a bunch of Joel Embiid. I didn't watch much of Malcolm Brogdon, and I didn't watch much of Dario Saric. There just wasn't really a lot to watch for their teams. I did see some of Brandon Ingram, though he didn't have the most impressive rookie year I've ever seen. He showed flashes. He really did. Should it be? He shouldn't have been in conversation of Rookie of the Year. He didn't do enough for that. But I guess I can't have any qualms with this because I don't really know who I didn't really know who any of these guys were. Coach of the Year won Mike D'Antoni. That's a good one. I guess I really don't have a problem with that. I mean, there was a lot that went on with the Houston Rockets, and they did do amazing this year as compared to where they were last year. But with Greg Popovich in the mix, I mean, it's kind of like saying, does the best coach deserve the Coach of the Year award? Not every year, because people can just have better coaching years, and I think that's what Mike D'Antoni had this year. I just think that Mike D'Antoni had a better coaching year than Greg Popovich. Not to say he's a better coach, because Greg Popovich is the best coach the league has right now. Just because, well, he's been able to coach up one of the clear best defensive teams. No, not one of the clear best, the clear best defensive team in the league right now. Not of all time, right now. Because, I mean, if you're just going in pure defense, Kawhi Leonard clearly has hands down the best defensive efficiency in the league. The numbers might not always be on his side, but it's like he's like that superstar on defense who just always makes players around him better. So, if anyone were to win it, I could see Greg Popovich, but I guess Mike D'Antoni had a great year, and he deserves it. Executive of the Year went to the Golden State Warriors' Bob Myers. I mean, there's no argument here. The man brought Kevin Durant to Golden State and managed to keep him on by convincing him to sign for less money so they could try and keep Iguodala and Curry. How? How does he do that? I don't understand. He clearly deserves this award. Sportsmanship Award, Kemba Walker. It's pretty solid. Community Cares Assist, Isaiah Thomas. Sager Strong Award, Monty Williams. Best playoff moment, KD's pull-up three late in the half. I mean, to me, it should have been Isaiah Thomas, because all the man had to overcome with his sister's loss and everything, and him basically going out there and having a 53-point game for his sister. That should have been the playoff moment of the year, hands down. I understand he didn't do very much past the Cavs after that, but that was in round one. They were going up against the Chicago Bulls before they traded Jimmy Butler. The Bulls traded Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. That's a topic for a later video, but my God, the Bulls traded Jimmy Butler. Why? Why would you trade Jimmy Butler? Oh well. But anyway, I think that should have been Isaiah Thomas over Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's moment was clutch and oh my God. But Isaiah Thomas was just playing with more of a purpose than KD was. He was playing for somebody instead of just to win, basically. KD did what he needed to do to win, whereas Isaiah Thomas put on a show. He didn't need to drop 53. He just dropped 53 because he had something to fight for. Performance of the year. The winner was Klay Thompson when he scored 60 3/4 against Indiana. That's a pretty solid game. But if we're being honest, it's Indiana. Indiana's not really one of the. When you think of in terms of defensive efficiency and how good they are you don't really think Indiana. Plus, there's the fact that he's playing with so many shooters around him. You can't guard just one person. You can't guard three people. If you leave everybody but one guy open, if you leave only one guy open, that one guy is going to make you pay. In that game, it just so happened to be Klay Thompson, which didn't make it that impressive to me because anybody could have done that. Curry could have done that. Draymond could have done that. KD could have done that. it just wasn't impressive because that's what the Golden State Warriors do. It was an avalanche. Those famous Warrior avalanches that no one survives. Cleveland came close, but no one can survive. To me, it should have been Devin Booker's 60-point game against Boston. I mean, 70-point game, my bad. 70-point. His 70-point game against Boston because, my God, putting up a 70-point game is no small feat. The only thing comparable was like when Kobe scored 60-some points against the Utah Jazz. Now, the Utah Jazz weren't necessarily an amazing team, but at the same time, it was Kobe and one last hurrah putting up 60 points. That was something to behold. And for a guy to come out and cement himself with one of the top scoring performances of all time with a 70-point game, that is definitely something to behold right there. So, to me, he should have won that. The game winner of the year, Russell Westbrook against Denver. I don't really have much of an argument there. Because every shot in question was great. So, I don't really have much of a question. Anybody could have won it. It was kind of a toss-up for that one. And that's pretty much going to end right there. So overall, the awards were a little linear in terms of who was going to win what. I mean, for the MVP, people already knew it was going to be Westbrook because, well, just look at what he did this season. But overall, they're pretty solid. I loved Drake as the host though because Drake is my favorite rapper, and that was something awesome right there. That was great. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel and feel free to send me some more. Feel free to send me some more topics to talk about through my Instagram or through my email. And I'll see you guys next time.